Hello and welcome back, boys and girls. My name is Coach Jack and I am here today for your next online coaching session. Today's topic is going to be passing. However, you will still only have to do it on your own. The first thing that we're going to do is we need to set up our area. So today is like one of our previous lessons. We're going to have a square that is about 2 steps by 2 steps in all directions. Okay. That's 2 of my steps. You might want to do 3 steps. It's up to you roughly how big it is, okay? But that is your guide, okay? About 2 to 3 steps on all of the sides. But before we can get football, we need to do a warm-up. So all I want you to do, go into that square and you're going to go and do the first minute of jogging on the spot. So I'm going in my square, jogging on the spot. Okay, I'd like you to go and do that for 1 minute. So make sure you press pause on your video. And you're back after your jogging. Good work. So 1 minute of jogging, tick, done. Next thing I want you to do now is 1 minute of star jumps. So into your square, big stars, big stars, big stars. 1 whole minute, okay? Press pause. And you're back. We're going to do our next bit of our warm-up, okay? With your square, I want you to jog in the middle, okay? And then every couple of jogs, or you just go to one of the corners and then back into the middle, okay? I might go backwards to this corner and back into the middle. Back to this corner and back into the middle. Jogging on the spot. I go to your last corner and back into the middle, okay? Now you've seen it, I'd like you to go and do it. So press pause. And you're back, fantastic, okay? Now I don't know how long you did that for, I didn't actually give you a time. Hopefully you did it at least 2 or 3 goes to every corner. If you've done more than that, well done to you, okay? Just with everything, you can always go longer than I say, okay? These are all just guidelines, okay? Test yourselves, boys and girls. Okay, warm up done. My heart rate's high, your heart rate's probably high enough too. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our first passing practice. You need your football, and you need to come to one side of your cones. You're gonna have the ball on the floor, and what I want you to do is you're gonna pass your ball across the square, and you're going to run around to the other side where hopefully the ball's come to, and you're going to control it. Okay, I've got a square. Now I'm going to pass it back to that side. I'm going to run around it and control it. Pass it, run around it and control it. Okay, pass it, run around it and control it. Pass it, run around it, control it. Okay, so when you have 1 minute or have that 2 or 3 minutes of that, okay, and then come back. So press pause. Fantastic. Okay, right, let's get into some coaching points of that. You've got the basic idea of it now, but now we're going to really think about what we're doing. So the first really important part of this is called weight of pass. So that's how hard we kick the ball. If you kick it too hard, if your weight is too strong, or it's too heavy, it's going to go too far. If your weight of pass isn't strong enough, isn't heavy enough, it's too soft or too weak, it's not going to reach, okay? So if you think back to my demo, the very first one I did was too weak. It didn't get to the end line. So now you're going to make sure you really focus on getting that weight of pass correct. So have another watch. So I'm not going to chase this one, but I am going to try and get my weight of pass to stop at that cone. Hey, how about that? First time, perfect weight of pass. I could have ran around there and I could have stopped that ball if it didn't. But because we are allowed to stop it, we can kick it a little bit harder than that so that it does cross the line. Okay, and I've controlled it. I'm gonna kick it again. A little bit too soft maybe. No, I got there just when the ball did. Okay, the faster you are at getting to the other side, the stronger your weight of pass can be. Okay, try and give it a go for me. Press pause. And you're back. Excellent, fantastic. So the next thing that I know a few of you might have started to do is you were so worried about that weight of pass, you forgot to run, which then means you were starting to pass it softer and softer and softer and softer, and you might even have ended up passing it too soft. So now you've got to make sure after you've got that weight of pass correct, I want you to make sure you start to run straight away. Our reaction times are key in football. So from here, I'm not gonna watch my pass, I'm not gonna admire it. I'm just gonna pass it and get moving. Okay, I'm gonna do it as quick as I can. I'm gonna pass it and get moving. I'm gonna pass it. Okay, can I do it one touch? Okay, control it when I need to. Let it pass. Oh, that was a bad one. Okay, I want you now to practice that for a few minutes and then come back. Fantastic, well done. Okay, so you've got your practice done. You should be nailing it now. Your weight of pass should be good. Okay, your reaction time and your speeds should be good as well. So what we need to focus on now is to challenge ourselves a little bit. I want you to count as many passes as you can before you make a mistake. That mistake could be the ball not crossing the line. It could be the ball going too far. It could be that you had to take 3 or 4 touches to control it. Try and play with 1 or 2 touches. Try and use both feet, okay, and see how many you can do. Press pause and give it a go. Fantastic, you're back. What I want you to do now is quickly go down to that comment section and type in how many passes you got through your square, okay? And I'm gonna pin whoever scored the most. So off you go, go and give me a little comment of how many you got. Fantastic, okay. Progression, same drill, bit different. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna only do our non-preferred kicking foot. So I just let you do the challenge with both feet. Now I want you to only do your non-preferred kicking foot. So I normally kick with my right foot, so it means my non-preferred kicking foot is my left. If you normally would kick with your left, your non-preferred kicking foot is your right. If you're standing there saying you don't know which one's your non-preferred kicking foot because you like playing with both feet already, that's great, but you do know, okay? Which foot would you take a penalty with? Okay, so use the other one. Okay, that's what I want you to try now. So I'm gonna only use my left foot on that same drill. A little tip, I'd say don't run in a circle around the square because you might get dizzy. Okay, so you might wanna run this side and then run the same side. Okay, I'm gonna pass it, I'm gonna come this way this time. I'm gonna use my left foot again and play my pass. Use my left foot again. Oh, that one was rubbish, okay? But because we're using our non-preferred kicking foot, you will make mistakes. I want you to keep practicing and keep practicing even when you make a mistake. Okay, so using that left or right, using that non-preferred kicking foot, off you go. Okay, fantastic. So you have used both feet, you've used your preferred foot and your non-preferred kicking foot. Always time for a little drink, so if you want to drink, press pause. Go and get that drink in. Okay, and then when you're back, we're going to move on to another drill. So this next drill, boys and girls, okay, it is knocking cones over. Okay, it's a bit like oh, it's very windy all of a sudden. Okay, it's a bit like a coconut shy. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to pick up our 4 cones. And we're going to play towards a fence or a hedge. So I've got my hedge back here. I'm going to put my cones down, not too close. Okay, so I put my 4 cones down there in the distance. Hopefully you can still all see them just past me there. Now at this moment, if you don't have a tall cone, you might want to just go back onto the YouTube channel and look for the video that's called How to Build a Cone. Okay, so that How to Build a Cone video will show you, if you don't have a tall cone, what else you can use or how to make one, okay, that will then allow you to play this game. So in this coconut shy styled game, what you're going to do is, all I want you to try is, you can select your distance, okay? Test yourselves, boys and girls, don't make it too easy. But you're just going to try and pass the ball and knock over all 4 cones. As soon as you've knocked over all 4, come back. So I'll do a little demo for you. Okay, I'm going to try from about here. Okay, I think I'm about 10 steps away from my cones. Oh, I hit it, but it didn't fall. I don't think you could even see that. Okay, but I'd like you to have a go at that. I'm going to go and collect my ball. Whilst I'm doing that, I want you to press pause. Excellent. Okay, so that means you knocked over all 4 of your cones if you're back now. First thing that I want you to do, okay, is we're gonna work on changing our distance. So if you've already knocked all 4 down, easy thing to do, take a couple of extra steps back, be a little bit further away, and try and knock them all down again. Press pause, and you're back. That means you've knocked them all over for a second time. You're getting further away. Now, it's up to you if you want to keep challenging yourself with that and go further and further and further back until you find it too hard. That is your own personal challenge if you want. But the next thing I'm going to challenge, or I'm going to coach to you, is your technique of how we kick the ball. So I want you to make sure your standing foot is planted alongside the ball, and your striking foot, you're going to use the inside of your foot to kick the ball. Okay, so I'm going to show you towards the camera. So make sure your standing foot points where you want the ball to go, and then with your kicking foot, you're going to strike through it with the inside of your foot. So I've used that bit, the inside of my foot. Okay, so using that technique, I'd like you to go and try and knock them all down again. Press pause, off you go. And you're back, fantastic. So we're now going to change up our technique. So we've just used the inside of our foot. We're now going to clip that ball so it comes off the ground, and I want you to try and use your laces. Okay, not your toes, but your laces. So to do this, I'll show you the technique sideways on. Again, my standing foot is going to point towards where I want it to go alongside the ball. But then with my kicking foot, rather than using the inside here, we're going to twist our foot down so that the instep is almost on the floor, okay? And then you're going to strike underneath the ball and it will help it lift up. So where can you see my cones from? Okay, you can see my cones there. I'm going to do it with my left foot so that you can see on the camera, okay? But I'm going to step my standing foot here. I'm going to use my laces on my left foot to try and lift that ball up towards the cones. It can bounce on the way there. Okay, so I've missed that one. I'm going to get my ball and go again. I cheated a little bit. I carried my ball back. I should expect you to all dribble back. Okay, so I'll try that again without talking and staring at the camera. Oh, I missed again. I was trying to hit that end one down. I wanted to work across. Okay, but try and clip that ball in the air. It can bounce on the way. Press pause. I'm going to collect my ball. Okay, right. We're back. Now, that one wasn't the greatest. I've got it off the floor a bit. It bounced and rolled halfway there. Especially for you older ones now, I want you to clip it so it goes all the way there off the floor. Okay, so you're trying to knock those cones over without the ball even bouncing. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. So I'm gonna go collect my ball. Whilst I do that, I want you to press pause and have a go. Okay, last one then, ultimate challenge time. Same idea, we're trying to knock over those cones. You can do it on the floor or in the air, but now I want you to do it with a skill, okay? So that might be that you try and do it with a back heel, okay? I can't show you them all because it means I have to chase my ball every time. But you could try and back heel it over there. You could do some kicky uppies first and then try and shoot it and knock it down, okay? What else could you do? Do a Rabona. If you know how to do a Rabona, you could do a couple of step overs first, shift, and then strike it down. And in fact, that's the one I'm going to do a demonstration of. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of step overs, shift it, and then try and knock it down. Again, I missed my cone. I want you to get practicing, do as many as you want, go for as long as you want, do as many skills, tricks as you can to knock over those cones. Before you're going to do that, I'm just going to say my goodbyes, boys and girls. You can do this for the rest of the morning or afternoon, all day, whatever you've got. Okay, but thank you very much for watching the video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and like this video for me. Drop me a comment, boys and girls, anything you want to do next time, anything you think was too hard, anything you think was too easy, let me know, okay? Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all stay well. Goodbye.